Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys.
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember where we are in Proverbs?
It feels like it's been forever, but I know that we just did Proverbs 19.
Yep.
And it's all a bunch of it's still just the black and white.
Good is good, bad is bad.
I mean, there's really nothing more to it other than that. It
Don't trust a honey-lipped woman.
honey.
Stay on the path.
Right, yeah. All that wonderful shit. Before we get into what we're doing today, though, I do have one thing I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
We have a patron, that's going through some rough times right now. I just wanted to let them know that we're thinking about them, and we wish them the best, and I hope everybody else is wishing them the best, too, because they're a really great person. So
yeah,
that's all. Just wanted to say my 2 cents there real quick, and they know who they
are.
Didn't want to say a name on the podcast to call anybody out, but we are thinking about you. So that being said, what are we getting into today?
Today we are reading Proverbs chapter 20.
All right, let's go do this.
Okie dokie. Okay, so remember that one time when I was reading, I don't know if it was one of the Psalms or if it was one of these Proverbs here, and I was like, listen, this opens up like it sounds like a song.
Yes.
This one, listen, it opens up, it sounds like a song. Okay?
Okay,
ready?
Is it, wait, I forgot to ask. Is this still this is still the Solomonic Proverbs, correct?
Still the Solomonic Proverbs.
Okay, all right.
Yep.
Sorry.
We've got 20, 21, and part of 22.
Part of 22?
Yes, we've got interesting times ahead.
Okay. All right.
But for today, I just want to sing the first 2 verses here.
Have at it.
Because they sound songish, because they rhyme.
Solid gold here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wine is a mocker and beer a brawler. Whoever is led astray by them is not wise. The king's wrath strikes terror like the roar of a lion. Those who anger him forfeit their lives.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. So what I got out of that is like
Don't
alcohol. Yeah.
Those rhyme good, right?
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
So alcohol is bad. Was that one of the things?
Yeah.
And
don't be led astray by that alcohols.
Okay. All right. I don't agree with that. Although I don't drink that much personally.
No,
but
I don't
mean,
either.
I don't have a problem with it as long as it's in moderation and you're not stupid, you know.
I come from a family with alcoholism in its past.
Right.
My father is a recovering alcoholic. He's not had even a sip of liquor in, over 30 years.
Right.
And I would probably be an alcoholic if I was not in the life that I'm in now.
Sure.
So I just want to put it out there. Like, I can't say, don't drink a lot, make good choices.
It can definitely cause problems.
Right. It's not everybody can just make that choice.
Right.
So
right.
I get you. I hear you. I feel you. You know, that kind of thing.
But also, if you drink, we don't think you're evil.
No.
So,
I still drink. I just check with my partner to make sure that I'm not going above and beyond what is socially correct or what is like good for my body.
Right.
Because I could down me some margaritas.
Oh, you could.
Mm-hmm,
yes, you could.
So yeah, a king's wrath strikes terror like the roar of a lion. Those who anger him forfeit their lives.
Well, I mean, I can agree with that. It seems like a lot of kings were pretty terrible and killed a lot of people because
they like to roar.
They do. Yeah.
You're gonna hear them roar.
Yeah.
Oh. Katy Perry?
Yeah.
We went through a Katy Perry phase with Kid, especially that song Roar.
Right.
Oh my God. Do you remember that?
I do.
That was a great era.
Yeah. I think we got turned on to Katy Perry with the, what was when she kissed a girl and she liked it?
I kissed a girl and I liked it.
At the time, that was a pretty radical song.
It was, especially with her coming from a Christian background.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. That's what got us on that kick. And obviously, Kid was much younger then. So, it was, we were tempering the type of music that they would listen to. So, it was all right. It was good.
Yeah.
I think we had a mix that was like appropriate for a kid or something from Katy Perry.
Because they were little.
Right.
And they didn't need to know about people just going out and doing things with people.
Yeah.
Of any gender.
Sure.
It wasn't, FYI, it wasn't the queer factor.
No.
Just so everybody doesn't get the wrong impression.
We let them listen to that song.
Yeah.
That wasn't one of the ones that we blocked. There was some other one that was like worse on there.
Yeah, there was. But I can't remember. She had a couple of. We had to get the Kid version. The Kids Bop version.
Right.
But yeah, Kid was real into Katy Perry for a while there.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
It is to one's honor to avoid strife, but every fool is quick to quarrel. Quick to quarrel.
Yeah.
The quick fox.
Again.
Quintessential queries.
Yeah.
About queens. What?
Oh, yeah?
I don't know.
Okay. I don't know where you're going with that.
I just wanted to say...
Sounds like you're just coming up with cues.
I was, because that's fun.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway.
I like...
oh my God, that scene
on the movie Mr. Popper's Penguins.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And
I was thinking V for Vendetta.
Oh, yeah, that's a great scene, too.
That scene is fantastic.
Yes. Yeah, that's actually better.
Yeah.
But on Mr. Popper's Penguins, there's, what's her name? Her name's like...
Piper?
Yeah, something like that. And she goes off on the peas, and it's like, holy shit, that's amazing.
Yeah, it really was.
That was really cool.
It was really good.
But V for Vendetta, definitely... That was a chilling, like you're like, oh my God, that was amazing.
That was the first movie you and I ever saw together in theater.
It was.
We saw it at the Danbury Dollar Saver, which no longer exists.
Yeah.
And you took me there. You'd already seen it, and you were like, "You're gonna love this movie." And I feel like you were judging me to see if I would like it, and you were like, "If you don't like this movie, I'm gonna break up with you." I feel like that is what was happening. I was enthralled. I thought that movie was fantastic, and I cried during the power scene when she lifted her arms in freedom. I bawled.
It's a great movie.
It's a great movie.
If you haven't seen it, definitely watch that.
Yeah. It's not for everybody, and there are some things that don't hold up well over time, but generally speaking, yes.
Sure.
Like, now, we're not happy that she was held against her will and that kind of thing.
Sure.
And yes, obviously, you don't kidnap a person and throw them in a cellar to try to convince them of your side.
But also, he was not meant to be a correct person either.
Right.
So,
I
mean,
he was definitely a vigilante, and she changed him as well.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Proverbs.
Best movie.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Sluggards do not plow in season, so at harvest time they look but find nothing. Because, they were
Because
sluggards.
they're lazy, yeah.
Yeah, lazy bastards.
But apparently they could find, then the last time we read, they could find a path to get caught up in the thorns.
Yeah.
Or whatever it was.
But let me ask you this. If a sluggard ain't out there plowing, do you think they're going to bother going out at harvest time and walking around looking for shit?
Probably not.
Yeah. I don't think that's
either way, it's going to be bad.
They know that there's nothing out there.
Right.
They're not going for that walk.
Yeah.
They ain't looking.
Right.
They're lazy. They're sluggards.
Yeah.
They're going to their neighbor saying, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
You got an extra bowl of soup for wifey? The purposes of a person's heart are deep waters, but one who has insight draws them out.
Okay. They said that almost exactly the same in the last chapter.
Did they? Deep waters. I don't recall.
I remember them saying that.
Huh.
But yeah, whatever.
Okay.
It is what it is. What? See, this is where I got hung up last time. They're getting at what the
tip of the iceberg. It's the purposes of a person's heart are deep waters, meaning you don't know what's happening within a person's heart, but one who has insight draws them out.
Okay.
So like me and you are talking, I don't know what's happening in your heart, but if I just have insight,
you could draw it out.
I could force you. I could be V for Vendetta and get you to find freedom on your own.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go. Full circle.
Right. That sounds very narcissistic and
right.
Like you're pretty full of yourself if you think you can do that to somebody.
I'm just a good listener. That's what they say. Many claim to have unfailing love, but a faithful person who can find here.
Oh, what?
Here.
Yeah.
I'm a faithful person.
I am too.
Do you have unfailing love?
I do.
I also have unfailing love. So I just found, without even trying, 2 faithful people.
Yeah.
I found them.
It's crazy.
There they are.
Weird.
Right here.
Yeah.
In our living room. Figure the odds.
Right. It's odd.
The righteous lead blameless lives. Blessed are their children after them. You hear that, kid?
Yeah. Although I do recall some stories
where their
of
children
sons
sucked.
that were not blessed.
I remember some sons that picked up sticks on the wrong day and got smoked.
Yeah.
Or they didn't pick up sticks
that
on
was
the
lighting
wrong
the
day.
wrong incense.
They wrote I always get them mixed up.
Yeah.
They did something bad and they got smoked and it wasn't that bad.
Right.
But, I mean, Aaron was
Aaron did also make a golden calf.
Yeah, but
so
one might argue
completely blameless.
But one might argue that there were particular people following the religion that went for that sort of thing.
It's true. That's true.
So I don't necessarily
blame them for that.
Yeah, I don't think Aaron was necessarily a bad guy.
And Moses did when he came down and had him murdered.
Yeah.
So
Moses had him murdered.
He was like, yeah, I'm blaming you for that.
Yep.
Even though one of the commandments is thou shalt not kill.
The first one, I think.
We're gonna go ahead and kill you.
Yeah.
So right after I get done talking to God.
I think Moses was a shit. And
I
I
agree.
think that Aaron got the raw end of the deal. But most of all, I think that their sister Miriam got the worst part of it.
Yep.
When a king sits on his throne to judge, he winnows out all evil with his eyes. Wow.
That's some powerful eyes there. I don't even know what to say.
Do you think he has Betty Davis eyes?
No, definitely
me
not.
Neither.
Definitely not.
Who can say, I've kept my heart pure. I am clean and without sin.
I mean, probably not many people.
Probably nobody, honestly.
Yeah.
Because everybody fucks up.
If you're asking, yeah, we all screw up.
Everybody makes mistakes.
And
some of us make bad choices.
If you never made a mistake, that's kind of boring, actually.
You're not human.
Right?
You're not human. And also, I think you're probably lying.
Like, there's this saying that literally says everybody makes mistakes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a thing.
Yeah. So there.
Yeah.
Differing weights and differing measures. The Lord detests them both. The Lord don't like no cheaters.
He cares about them weights and measures.
He does not like no cheaters.
Yeah.
Don't be cheating.
That must be a really important job those people have, the weights and measurements office.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Because apparently the Lord cares about their job.
Well, yeah.
Like, you are doing the Lord's work here.
I mean, if you think about it, like, that was very important to their daily lives.
Right.
So that's why they make such a point of recording that stuff in the Bible.
No, I get it. I get why it's in the Bible. I think it's funny that they ascribe it to God, though.
Right.
That's
right.
all.
Yeah. They're like, don't be a cheater, you shit. And then they're like, cheaters never win. And then they're like, you know what? Cheaters are going to fucking go to hell. And then they're like, the Lord don't like no cheaters.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even small children are known by their actions. So is their conduct really pure and upright?
What?
Even...
I heard it. But what, they're known by their actions, so is there, I mean, if their actions are pure and upright, then and they're still known by them, I guess then that would, like, there's no, it's a horrible question. Like, what's the question there?
It's like if you leave a plate of cookies and you tell kids, don't eat those cookies. And you leave them on the table and they just came out of the oven. They smell so good.
Yeah.
And, you know, the 3-year-old, right?
Yeah.
You think the 3-year-old's not going to eat that cookie?
Oh, hell no.
Do you think that he's a bad kid if he eats that cookie?
But like, I'm assuming they're getting at the fact that, like, kids are always getting into trouble. Mm-hmm. Is that what they're saying there, maybe?
I guess.
It's a stupid question.
It is. Like,
of course kids are always getting in trouble. They're testing their bounds.
And it's like, well, I mean, no.
Right.
You know why?
Yeah.
Because they're human and humans suck.
Right.
And the question is, do you teach them better to make good choices? And, you know, do you love them and give them a safety net for when they inevitably fall down?
Right.
Like, what kind of parent are you?
Yeah.
The question is not about the kid. The question is about the parent.
Right. How do you handle it when they fall? How do you handle it when they
make bad choices?
Right.
How do you handle it when they realize that they've made bad choices that you let them make, and then they come to you for help, and you have to hug them and hold them without saying, I told you so.
Right.
Because sometimes, you know, you have to let people make their own choices.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think the question should be about the parenting, not the child.
Right.
Ears that hear and eyes that see, the Lord has made them both. Did he also make the ears that don't hear and the eyes that don't see?
That's a great question. And, you know, I just got done listening to a guy talk about evolution and how all these things are like your eyes, right? Mm-hmm. The octopus actually has much better eyes than humans do.
They have way better construction.
Yeah, it's a much better construction. It's much more accurate. You don't have blind spots. You know, there's so many things that are so much better in an octopus's eye than in a human's eye.
Yep.
And why would God not create our eyes to be the most perfect version of eyes?
Right.
Right? And also we have things like an extra muscle in the back of our foot. And why would we have an extra muscle there that does nothing? Literally does nothing.
Right.
And there's not only that, but like there's humans that have different that are missing certain things that other humans have.
Right.
Like, you know, they've evolved past having these things.
Or some people are born with their organs on the wrong side.
Yeah.
Or some kids are born like without a heart or a brain, and it's tragic because they're either stillborn or they're forced to be carried to birth, and it's tragic for everybody involved.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's plenty of examples of how we are always and still evolving as a human species, let alone talking about, like, you know, other forms of life that evolve much quicker because they reproduce much quicker.
Right.
You know, so I mean, it's something that's very evident that actually exists, and yet we're talking about how God created the eye and whatever.
Right.
Fuck that bullshit. That's such a bunch of load of shit.
It is a load of shit. Have you heard about those? There's a whole island of people that, because their gene pool is kind of cut off from the rest of the world, they all have an extra digit on each of their hands and feet.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, one of the other things they were talking about too was that there's people in the Himalayas that live at high altitudes that they actually are able to process oxygen much better than normal humans. And
you mean adaptation?
Yeah.
You mean that there was a mutation, and a few of them with that mutation bred, and so those people survived better, and then over time that they evolved differently, and so they have a better skill?
Yes.
Is that what you mean?
That's what I mean.
So almost like survival of the fittest, but like slow.
Right.
Which is how evolution works.
Yes. And just for the record, the guy that I was talking about, that I heard him talking, his name is Jon Peters. And you should really check out his website. He's a really smart dude, and it's truthfulorigins.info, and it has some really, really great information about evolution and things there. I wasn't planning on pitching his website today, but it was a really great speech that he gave on evolution and how these things happen, and his site really portrays a lot of that stuff really well, so it's worth checking out. So, sorry, I didn't mean to get off on a tangent there, but
I took a class on evolution way back when I was in college, so like that was in 2005.
Yeah.
And it was so interesting, and we had to read this book called The Scars of Evolution, and it was kind of like an alternate evolution theory that had to do with us like either remaining near the water or having come out of the water and then going back into the... Anyway, it like described how we are so closely related to dolphins. Like apparently we're like more closely related to dolphins than monkeys or some shit. And the fact that their spines are like ours and, you know, bend up and down instead of like back and forth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I didn't get all of it. Obviously I didn't retain a lot of it, but it was very interesting, and I can't remember how all of it works, but it was... Anyway, I don't know why I said all that.
No, it's all right. I one of the reasons I am an atheist is because of all the evidence of evolution and the claim that God created us, and it's just such a bullshit claim.
Yeah,
he
did a really slipshod job.
Right,
you know?
right. And there's so much evidence to the contrary.
We're not his best work.
It's not like it's. I one of the things I hate the most is when a theist on Twitter or something is like, evolution is just a theory. I'm like, yeah,
I don't think you understand.
But you don't
how
understand what
works.
that fucking means. So shut up.
So is gravity, and yet you're stuck to the planet with your feet.
Right, right, yeah. Anyway.
Proverbs.
Back to Proverbs again.
Do not love sleep, or you will grow poor. Stay awake, and you will have food to spare.
Well,
but if you're awake, you're eating the food. So maybe you should go to sleep if you're hungry.
It's true. That's true. But I mean, I see what they're getting at there. You definitely, if you get up and do the things, then you're going to have, more riches and whatnot.
They're saying, get to work. Don't be lazy.
Yeah. That's the whole, they don't like sluggers. They don't like people that sleep a lot. Whatever.
Yeah. It's no good. It's no good, says the buyer, then goes off and boasts about the purchase. I read a little bit about this one.
Okay.
This one is basically the person who is trying to get the best deal. So they're like,
this is a piece of crap.
This is a piece of shit.
I'll buy it for this much, but it's not worth anything. So
yeah, but then they go away and they talk about like, oh my God, I got the best deal on this. I only paid $5.
We love capitalism in this country, right? So I mean, like that's the whole thing. Like you buy it low, you sell it high. So like the way to do that in the past was to say, this is shit. I'll buy it from you, but not for like what you're asking for. And then you buy it from them and you resell it for more by pitching it harder than they would have.
Yeah.
Or
you go home and use it.
Yeah, either way.
But you're trying to get a good deal.
But you're trying to get a good deal.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that. Like I don't particularly like capitalism, but I don't have a problem with someone trying to get a good deal.
No.
Like that's whatever.
Capitalism in and of itself is not necessarily an evil until it's like applied across the board and like you build entire economies off of it and then we become slaves to it. And it's like, well hold on, everything in moderation.
Right,
right. Just stop.
Yeah.
Gold there is and rubies in abundance, but lips that speak knowledge are a rare jewel. I like that one.
But there's rubies and gold in abundance?
Sure.
I need to know where some of that shit is.
Not here.
If anybody knows where that stuff is,
it's in the Garden
let
of
me
Eden.
Know. Right. If we could just find that fucking place.
It's over there.
We'd be rich.
It's over there where
the pure
the
gold?
blazing swords are.
Yeah.
It's over there.
Yeah.
Take the garment of one who puts up security for a stranger. Hold it in pledge if it is done for an outsider.
Wait, what? Are they talking about holding collateral if it's done? They've said over and over and over and over again so far in Proverbs that that's not what you're supposed to do.
Don't take collateral. Yeah.
That's like completely against what they've been saying.
But this is for a stranger.
Oh, so as long as it's a stranger, it's okay.
They're talking about foreigners. They're talking about migrants, and they're talking about refugees.
Those damn foreigners, you got to take collateral against them.
Yeah, you don't know them. They're an outsider.
As long as it's a foreigner, it's okay.
Yeah. It's not.
It's not.
FYI.
I mean, it just make the rules apply universally. That's all. Like, they're still fucking
what?
people, you know?
I'm just going to say this across the board. You know if you need to hold something in collateral. You know.
Right.
If your neighbor comes to you and says, "Can I borrow your lawnmower?"
You're going to let them borrow it.
You know if the answer is yes or no.
Right.
Or yes, but I need to hold your TV in collateral.
Right.
And I'm thinking if you need to hold the TV in collateral, probably don't loan your lawnmower to your neighbor.
Right.
You know?
You already know there's not... Yeah, you're already asking for trouble.
Yeah.
So...
Just don't.
Right.
Or loan it. Like, I also like the thing, loan nothing that you can't afford to lose.
Right. There's
and
that
I
too.
live by that. If I have it and, I can give it to you, I will loan it and I never ask for it back.
Well, and there's certain people I would loan anything to and trust
Right.
them, without question. So
Sure. That's just, I would rather just whatever.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the asshole. Let
Right.
them be the asshole that kept it or lost it or broke it or whatever.
Sure.
Food gained by fraud tastes sweet, but one ends up with a mouthful of gravel. False.
Which is it? Does it taste sweet or does it taste like gravel?
You stole it, so it might taste sweet while you're eating it, but it's going to sit like a lump in your stomach.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I got
But
it.
that's false. Once you stole it, it's already done.
Yeah.
It's already...
It tastes fucking same.
I know this as a 4-year-old that stole a peppermint patty from the commissary.
Yeah.
And that shit did not taste like gravel.
No.
It tasted like a goddamn York's, and it was so good.
Did you lose sleep over it?
I mean, I still remember it all these years later. So not at the time.
Right.
But over the years, as I remembered it, I'm like, oh, that was not... My dad could have gotten in so much trouble.
Right,
like,
right.
Wow. That I could have caused my dad, like, severe problems in his military career.
Right.
Had I got caught.
Yeah.
Eugh, that's scary.
Yep.
Plans are established by seeking advice. So if you wage war, obtain guidance.
I mean, I would say that's fair.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Ask around first.
You don't want to just jump into that without knowing what you're doing.
Don't do things willy-nilly. Make sure anytime you're doing something big, whether it's war or moving to another country or buying a house.
Yeah. I don't often recommend war, though. Like, it's not something I would recommend doing.
Whatever you're doing.
Yeah, big decisions.
Big decisions like that.
Sure.
Going back to school to get your master's degree, make sure you talk to people.
Yeah.
These are big changes.
Yeah.
A gossip betrays a confidence, so avoid anyone who talks too much. That's not true. They make it seem like if you gossip, you're only saying things that were told to you as a secret in confidence.
Right.
And that's not necessarily what it means to gossip. Like...
Yeah. I would say oftentimes people utilize, like, I know a lot of people who gossip, and I would say that they oftentimes expect you to keep their gossip in confidence, but at the same time, that same person is telling every fucking person on the planet the same goddamn thing.
Right.
So really, it's kind of a who gives a fuck.
I'm just saying, like, me and my sister, me and my best friend, and me and your mom, we can talk some shit. We trash talk people.
Sure.
We gossip. We do.
Yeah.
And not like all at the same time in the same circle. And like, I don't trash talk any of them with, like I won't be with my sister trash talking your mom. I won't be with my best friend trash talking my sister. Like, I'm just saying, like, each of us has somebody or something that we gossip about.
Sure.
And it's not necessarily something that was told to us in confidence. We're just talking trash about somebody.
Yeah.
That's a form of gossip as well.
Right.
So it's not just sharing somebody's secrets.
Yeah.
But, two can keep a secret if one of them is dead.
That's right.
That's what I learned from Pretty Little Liars.
Yeah.
If someone curses their father or mother, their lamp will be snuffed out in pitch darkness.
Wow.
That
interesting.
Got dark real fast.
Their lamp? Are they talking about life?
Their lives.
Their life. Okay.
Yeah. That's not true.
That's not true.
It might happen, but it's slow if it's happening in my life. Because I have cursed my father and mother.
Right.
I love them dearly, and I have a good relationship with them.
I
But
think
I have
even our
cursed
listeners
them.
have heard it.
Yeah.
Heard us do that. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sure my kids have cursed me.
Sure. Yeah.
I know one particular. Anyway, moving on. An inheritance claimed too soon will not be blessed at the end.
What?
Why
would you?
You're trying to get your inheritance from your parent before they're dead. That's not a good move. Don't do it.
Okay.
Wait till they're dead, then get the shit that they were going to give you.
Sure. Okay.
That's all. And don't kill your parent for your inheritance. That's shitty.
Right. Yeah, that is shitty.
Murder's not good.
That's
don't
not
do
good.
It.
Don't do that.
Do not say, I'll pay you back for this wrong. Wait for the Lord, and he will avenge you.
I don't believe that is how that works.
That is not how that works.
Yeah, I mean, not that I believe in reaping vengeance against someone.
Right.
But if the case is, it depends on what happened, and sometimes, and I'm not saying that I advocate violence, but there are some things that if they happened, I would definitely not wait for God.
Right.
I'm just saying.
There are some
I'm not going to spell it out. I'm not going to say. I'm just saying that there are some things.
I wouldn't wait for the police. Some things if they happened.
Yeah.
Much less God.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. No.
Some things.
I don't ever want any of those things to ever happen.
Let them please not happen ever.
But I'm just. God's not going to do shit. So.
No.
Because God doesn't fucking exist.
Right.
So that is. I don't advocate violence.
No.
But there are people that you love, and I'm just going to leave it there.
Yeah.
So.
And there are horrible people in this world.
And there are horrible people in this world.
Who do horrible things.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
Again.
Grody, let's just move on.
Let's just move on.
The Lord detests differing weights, and dishonest scales do not please him.
We literally just said this.
Cheaters don't cheat. There.
They just go,
I know,
why?
I know,
Why?
I know. A person's steps are directed by the Lord. How then can anyone understand their own way?
I don't know. So we have no control over our lives.
So if I'm a sluggard, it ain't my fault.
So if we have an atheist podcast where we call God a dick, we have no choice in the matter.
We have no choice.
God directed us to call him a dick.
Everything that we're doing is directed by the Lord.
So this is completely sanctioned by God.
Yeah.
This podcast, guys, it's sanctioned by God.
Sanctioned by God.
Yeah.
I need a t-shirt. Atheists are sanctioned by God. I mean, we really need, according to Proverbs 22, verse 24.
Right, yeah.
Atheists are sanctioned by God.
Yeah, there you go.
It is a trap to dedicate something rashly and only later to consider one's vows. They're saying don't make promises you can't keep.
Yeah, I'm
that's fair.
Good with that, I think, mostly.
Think before you speak kind of thing. Yeah.
Right.
That also has to do with like people that make plans like they're enthusiastic in the moment and then they think later and they're like, oh, why did I do that?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Like sometimes I would volunteer enthusiastically for like
everything.
Yeah. Like a PTO mom kind of thing.
Yeah.
And mostly I did follow through, but there was one that I pulled up at the school. I had an anxiety attack and I started crying right there in the car and I noped right on out of there. I went back home. Yeah. I was like, why did I do that?
Right. I don't know.
Make your brain do some thinky bits before you do the talky bits.
Yeah.
A wise king winnows out the wicked. He drives the threshing wheel over them.
Damn.
Let's not, guys.
That's pretty rough.
I mean, there are some wicked people, but I'm not here to kill them.
The king's the one that gets to determine if they're wicked, and then he's going to just run them over with a threshing wheel, huh?
Sounds to me like the god is a little bit wicked himself.
Right? Yeah.
Yuck. The human spirit is the lamp of the Lord that sheds light on one's inmost being.
Okay.
That's too pretty in poesy.
Yeah, and I'm not sure it really means anything of substance.
It's like roses, gold, silver, glitter, cloud, rainbow.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. Love and faithfulness keep a king safe. Through love, his throne is made secure. That's false.
Is that what Bathsheba did for King David? Was that about love?
They're talking about
lust.
They're talking about some Care Bear stare here. I'm not for it. Yeah. The glory of young men is their strength. Gray hair, the splendor of the old.
Okay.
Would you rather have the strength of a young man or the gray hair of an old man?
Strength of a young man, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, like...
But do you want to die in youth because your strength makes you go out and do, like, young man strong things?
No, but I mean, like, if God is all-powerful, we have no real need to die. Right. Why would he create a being that dies?
Okay, but I'm asking you, my husband.
Yeah.
Though.
Okay.
Like, gray hair means that you have lived this long and avoided death.
Sure.
So that is the splendor.
No, I think I've enjoyed my life, so like I would definitely not want to not have enjoyed a long life and the things in it. So yeah.
So, strength of a young man or gray hair?
Fine, I'll take the goddamn gray hair.
Why can't I be old and still be strong? Right. Is what you're asking.
Yeah, because it sucks getting old somewhat.
Oh, it does.
You know?
I mean, you can't even get off the couch sometimes.
Well, to be fair, there's a whole story behind that.
Yeah, but yeah. The couch has a deep seat, and we didn't put the legs back on it when we moved.
It's like down. It's
low.
It's really fucking low.
It's real low.
Yeah.
Yeah. The love seat.
Yeah.
I keep telling you should put the legs on it.
I keep thinking I'm going to.
And then you don't.
And then I don't.
We moved in March.
We did.
And it's almost September. So that's on you, friend.
Yes, it is.
All right, last one. Ready,
I'm
old
ready.
man?
I'm ready.
Blows and wounds scrub away evil, and beatings purge the inmost being. I'm going to say false on that one. I don't want blows, I don't want wounds, and I don't want beatings. I can be a good person without any of those.
Yeah, but what about the beating? What was the last one?
Blows and wounds scrub away evil, and beatings purge the inmost being.
Purge the inmost being. So, like, I don't really understand what that's getting at, I guess. Is it saying that you, if you get beat enough, they can beat out of you yourself?
Maybe we're looking at this wrong. Maybe it's what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. La, 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 la. Just because I'm being... I don't know, Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah,
I don't know that song.
Okay.
But it's good.
Anyway, it's something to do with beating and blows and shit like that, and I don't know how I feel about it. So that's all.
I mean, I'd prefer not to have hardship, but I do know that hardship does build character, ?
Well, and they like punishment in the Bible too.
They
so
sure
it
do.
sounds something like they're getting at there, maybe a little bit, sort of.
I'm just trying to think how can I apply this to my life today?
Yeah, I don't know.
I got enough character. I don't need any more hardship.
I think we can apply. Was that the last?
That's the last one.
I think we can apply this to our lives by ending this chapter.
All right.
So how's that sound?
That sounds perfect, husband.
All right. Well, so we'll be back tomorrow with This was Proverbs chapter 20.
It sure as fuck was.
Tomorrow we'll be back with
Proverbs chapter 21.
We'll see you guys then.
Yep. Bye.
Hey, wife. I guess that's the end.
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep. We have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Hey wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.